Hello fellow modelers, Giant Scale Dave here. This will be my first ever video. Got a top RC Giant Scale Generation 1 F4U Corsair here. The Generation 1, as quite a few people found out, has a very weak center section. Doesn't have a big spar in it for the structural integrity. And as you can see, move in here a little closer, all it has is webbing that was for the spars here and here, and then in the back. So the fix for this, which a gentleman had posted a few years ago, I believe, did a fine job, is to inlay a spar all the way across past the gear, laminate a spar, half inch, quarter inch, whatever, probably a couple of quarter inches into half inch would be best, to get your structural integrity back for that center section. I don't know if this failed in the air. My buddy got it from another guy. Kind of looks like it because of all the damage. And you're probably thinking, well, why don't you just buy a new center section? Well, he did. And we have it right here, but it needs a spar also. So there's no spar in it either. So I'd have to inlay a spar into this piece, and it came damaged, by the way, from the factory, which is kind of nice. And then I'd have to transfer the gear doors, the flaps, and all that. So why not just stick with this pile of junk right here and fix it up? That's my thought process, and I love a great challenge. So especially when somebody says, you can't fix that, you got to throw that in the garbage. No. So anyways, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this all done up. And so I've got the gear, got all the gear, gave me all that with it. Of course, the tail always survives. Nice, pretty tail there. And the fuselage took a good hit. A couple wrinkles, actually popped the glass here and there, which isn't too bad. It's it can be refiberglass on the inside, then sanded down, primed, all that stuff. And being that this is pretty much, I believe, the same size as a Zeroli, I can just order a Zeroli canopy from Zeroli and fit that on there, I believe. And so then the firewall took a nice hit. Now my thought process on this is to cut back a quarter inch or so all along all the structure there, and then put a two-piece half moon split in the center, quarter inch ply up inside to catch the bezel, then another half moon on the bottom with it just be seamed in the middle, and then put another quarter inch ply firewall onto that and glue it and bolt it and everything else. And then I can, of course, add my shims as I need to for a DA100 that I'm going to use for it. I think that had a twin in it before because of the way the cowling is cut, obviously. So that should fit in there nice. Not a big deal. Front of the gear here got ripped out. Can fix that up, no problem. So first off, it's going to probably have to be, let me grab my chair here. Going to have to fix the inside where the cooler is here. Going to have to inlay some fiberglass from the back side before I get this put back together. I won't be able to get to it. And then my thought process on a whole thing, because I'm going to need to, so one of the pins got ripped out for mounting the wing. So I need to build this up too right in here so that I can, when I get it back all together, I can take a measurement off the new center section. Hopefully that'll work, maybe not, and get this pin put in, reinstalled. But if I cut open the top, let me flip this over here without ripping the gear doors off. If I cut open this whole area, that's what I'm thinking, all the way back to about here and across, and then up, I'll have access to all that structure in there And then I can come in there and put a doubler on the forward brace, whatever you call it, wannabe spars, and then also one on the back here. So that way it'll give me access to do that. And once this is all done, I'll just put this cap back on, glass it up a little, sand it down, and you'll never know. So that's my thought process on this. So this one will be the first part of this repair, restoration, I guess you'd call it. And then I've got other aircraft that I'm going to be doing also. I've got a Cessna 165 right there. It's a 108-inch wingspan, I believe, that he gave me also. And like the 195, like right there, it doesn't have wing struts. So what I'll end up doing is I'll end up cutting a rib off of this rib, marking for a tube, and then running a tube all the way across into both wing panels, which is really easy to do. I mean, if you want to ever put a wing tube in your aircraft, I've even done it with a Zeroli Skyraider, a Zeroli Hellcat, after the fact, after they've already been built. It's not hard. Anybody can do it. And as you can see, I got a Hangar 9 Corsair here waiting too, my L19, which it's getting cold here in Idaho, so kind of missed my painting season. So anywho, yeah, hopefully I won't bore you with this, but oh, and the wing panels, there's the wing panels. It's got little dings on them, nothing major. It's my giant bud nose and wing from my Mustang. But yeah, hopefully you like it, and maybe it'll be entertaining for you, and help somebody out on how to repair a wing split in half, I guess. Hope you enjoy. Like and share if you like it. Thank you.